Chandra Livingston, and I've just been in the chat room with Rochelle Smith. And let me tell you, I have learned that you have to really realize that when you're living your life, it's sort of punctuated by this dash, what I call living in the dash. If you think about your last funeral that you had an opportunity to go to, they talk about a person's life, the beginning and then the end. But the real story is in the dash. And I found out if you live life focusing on the dash instead of how you began or how you ended, you can live a fulfilled life. And I like to think of this DASH. Think of that word, living the dash. And think about becoming a dash girl. This dash girl's living a life of discovery. Every day you're trying to seek out, why did God allow me to have this day? What am I to discover, to learn, to share, to grow? What can you discover every day that tells you more about yourself? So live in discovery when you're in the dash. The next thing is live in abundance. Don't think of this world as a world of lack. We actually have more of what's available than what's not. You just have to decide what you're going to be, what's your attitude going to be about it. If you focus on what's not there, it won't be. You have to actually purposefully seek out the abundance, and you'll find it's where you're not even looking. It's in those secret places where you'll find it. So living in the dash, you want to have the life of discovery, a life of looking for abundance. The S stands for the spirit. You've got to not only have this zest for living, but also we know about the spirituality for God, but also the spirit which inner man, having that reverence and respect for those around you, what they're going through, what they're feeling. Don't always look at life from your vantage point, but think about when others look at you, what are they gleaming from you? What inspiration? What spirit can they sort of sense that you have just by being around you? So you're living in discovery, you're living in abundance, you're living in your spirits, and then finally you're living in hope. In retrospect, it might not seem like such a crazy, all outlandish word, but you can see that simple hope got someone in the White House. Hope is what allows you to get up in the morning when all else has gone wrong, just to think, can it get any better? Yes, it can. You've got to have that expectation of knowing that life gets better. And because the fact that you're here and you're in the now, God is saying, I believe in your potential. You're going to make it happen. So live in the dash of your life. Live in discovery every day. Live in abundance. Live in the spirit and reflect the spirit not only from within, but what God's spirit is, let it come out. And then always live in the hope that it will get better. And if you live that way, it will. So be a dash girl and do it in the chat room.